No snacking in between. Hope everybody's doing well out there in the YouTube land.
The YouTube land.
Get some more of Catherine in there. Hi, Catherine.
Oh, wow. Oops.
These are the mowers.
These are the mowers.
These are the mowers. We get lawn mowing
Maybe
ads.
we should get one of those.
You
Or no,
need
track.
another mower?
Track.
Yeah. Just getting the chat queued up so I can read it a little bit easier.
Block some spammers.
Yep. Hello. I can't read that. Sorry, it's only on the phone.
Pennington Garden Life and MI Home Farmstead.
Oh, snow-covered Michigan. No.
Wow,
How much snow do you have? We were just talking to Sweet Pea Farm NY, and she has 3 inches on the ground.
Newbie setters.
Newbie setters, hello. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you won't need your wrench tonight, but glad to see you're ready with it.
Not that they have a choice.
Well.
Well.
Oh, hey Hannah,
Hannah.
how are you? Okay. Should we get some emus?
2 inches, but it's melting.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, it's not good, but it could be worse.
Could be worse. Hi, Joanne.
Hello. Oh, Jesse. Man.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Jesse, you need to... Yeah, he was here last week. He was just cooking whilst listening. Jesse, I'm pretty sure you should move to Connecticut because there's no snow here. Just throwing that out there.
Well, unless you snowboard.
Hello, Ricky D. How are you? Jesse doesn't snowboard. Jesse snowboards the same way I snowboard.
Right. Well, you would snowboard.
We're definitely ready for some warmer weather. Yes. Oh, hi, Susie. Hello. Bomber Steve. Hello. Great to see the glonks. Yes, let me get them.
Let's get the glonks. Are you gonna get the young
You
ones?
want big ones or small ones?
I think we can do a big one and then a small one.
A big one and then a small one?
Did we put those photos on Instagram? Any of the ones from yesterday?
Yeah, I put one up.
So we yesterday we took the biggest emu out on the grass.
Okay.
The one who's coming right now.
No, this is the derpy.
Yeah, hey,
this is Joanne's emu.
This is the Joanne's emu. Hey, Mulberry Ranch.
Hello. Oh,
Jesse
hi,
did
my dad.
snowboard. Hi, my dad.
Hello, Peanuts Peppers. How are you?
So this is Joanne's emu.
This is Joanne's.
Nice.
This is the one with the kind of little bum toe.
Yeah, he's a little.
And he's got a little bit of a derp face. We're not quite sure what that's all about.
He might be a little special.
special needs. Do you think that could possibly be because he was having trouble breathing in the egg?
I think good oxygen deprivation does a lot of different things.
Makes you a little derpy.
Yeah.
What's that?
But I mean, he's
Standing good, better.
standing better. He's still like walking on his toe a little bit. So hopefully he gets out of that. I think 2 weeks is the first big hump when it comes to life, and then I think a month is the next step. And he's active. He's pooping. He's drinking and eating.
And he's almost as big as his little comrade.
Yeah, but I mean, and he was smaller. Hey, Sweet Pea. Yeah.
Yes, keep breathing. Oxygen deprivation is bad. They're so cute, baby emus are so beautiful.
He does look maybe a little judgmental. But
How many do you have now? We have 5. And that's how many we're going to have. There's no eggs left.
no eggs left. Yeah, we finally turned off the incubator after like 3 months.
3 months straight of running. Anthony asked if you could race the emus. That's not a bad idea. We were talking about we're going to set up like a little play pen outside so that they can run around in an enclosed environment because we had the other big one out. Was that just yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Time flies. And there were 2 other ladies here with us, and it felt like it required all 4 of us to
wrangle it in, yeah.
because they're fast. I mean, this one probably wouldn't be as fast because he's got the derp foot, but wow.
Do you want to grab the big one?
You want the big one?
Yeah.
Instead or in addition?
What? I'll take this guy.
And then after we're done with the big ones, we'll look at the little ones.
Yeah. So cute.
Hi.
Yeah, so when Joanne came for dinner once, this one just sat and like fell asleep in her lap. Blech.
I know, we need Joanne the Emu Whisperer. Okay.
So this is our oldest.
Bring them all on. I don't know if we can handle all at once, but
Yeah, probably not.
especially with these two because they're a little bit rowdier. The 3 babies are right now a little bit calmer because they're just like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
It's only a few days old.
Yeah, 4 days.
Yeah.
Stalking the emus on TV, that's funny.
And they make quite the little peeping sound.
Oh, what good emus! But it's crazy to see, how they grow up so quickly. So these are 2 weeks older than the babies, and when you see a ugly, oh, you've been warned.
Yeah.
Any more unkind comments about our emus? Unless you're talking about us, in which case you don't get a warning. Anyway, message retracted.
Oh, that's good.
I bless you. So we were talking about the babies. So after we're done showing the bigs, we'll show the littles, and it's wild in just 2 weeks, like how much bigger these ones are.
They'll be in college before we know it.
They'll probably get a college basketball scholarship since they're gonna get. And
5 feet tall, right?
Yeah, 5 feet tall, or maybe even a little taller, but they can like look you in the eye. Oh, whoa. Hello, Anne. Computer issues. So cute. Whoa.
Yeah, they're a little rambunctious.
Is that just a fart?
Oh, no, he's pooping! Ah! I'm working on it.
Oh, I've been pooped on.
Oh my god.
He farted. I wonder if the audio picked up.
Did anybody hear that?
Yeah. Tell me if the fart sound got picked up. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you. And thank you. I bless you. Wow. Such a large poop on my lap. The joys of living with animals.
Oh my god.
I know, I actually might want to go change my pants.
I think you do.
Okay, well, why don't you sit down so we're not all by ourselves?
Okay.
Didn't hear it. Oh, it's too bad that. But we could probably isolate that and make it a short and have cat getting pooped on live.
That was funny.
Okay. I'm not gonna stay. I'm gonna go change my pants.
Oh, that was funny. I've never heard an emu fart before. Yeah, so when they were real little, they barely pooped for like the first couple days. They don't do like anything because they're just like living off of, whatever was in the egg. But then they start eating more, and they eat a lot of kale. So a lot of fiber, So they have started. The older ones, they poop so much. It's unbelievable. You couldn't write that, That was good. That was funny. But so, we are thrilled to have all 5 emus. It is a very nice thing. Catherine's back.
I heard you say they eat a lot of kale, so.
Yeah, so.
What's that, fiber, right?
A lot of fiber, yep.
Oh, their babies are so cute.
And Jesse says, more reason to not eat kale. True.
Jesse is allergic to lettuce.
You're allergic to lettuce?
Got him.
Is he not?
No, he's not. He just tells people that and gets that reaction every single time.
Yeah. So, because that would be pretty. It's basically just water. That's one of the little babies.
So this one is the one with no rubber band, unless the rubber band fell off.
Yeah. So we have all the eggs. We know what the order that they hatched in, but since there's 3 of these guys and they're very similar looking, we have put rubber bands on 2 of them so that we can tell them apart. And we sent the first 2 eggs off to the same lab that White House on the Hill used to get the sex of their emus, and so hopefully we will find out. Oh, nail polish. That's a good idea.
I thought about that, but I was worried they would wipe it off before it dried.
Are you trying to get me to take it?
No, I was just trying not to have him jump. I'm getting ready to poop on her. I saw
she's the poop honest.
zebra color. Is that normal? I think it is as chicks, but they'll kind of grow out of it.
Yeah. when they start getting like their full feathers, they come in a basically solid gray color.
Oh. Yeah, heck you. That's too cute. Bonding. Hopefully you'll get the imprint.
Hopefully.
Baby emus, yeah. I like it when they're super calm. Are they soft?
Not really.
Congratulations on your babies, thank you. I don't think they really like kale. Of course they like kale.
They actually do like kale. They love kale.
Will bodies absorb anything on the nail polish?
It-
They do. They have like regular toenails.
Right, yeah. So,
They just paint their
little
toenails.
talons.
Yeah. What do you feed the emus?
so right now they are on unmedicated chick crumble
And kale.
and kale. So they get the same thing that like baby chickens get for now. And then I think eventually they will go on to a layer feed, like the same thing we feed our adult chickens.
Or they make special emu food.
Or they do make emu food, yeah. So. And then here comes Kat with the other two.
Okay. So now everybody's been on camera.
Yep.
Oh, look at the babies. Oh, they look so cute. Put one of your worn t-shirts in with them so they learn the scent. We're spending a lot of time with them. But they also,
Yeah,
on
that's a
the
good
bottom of their little brooder, we put like towels that are getting pretty.
Yeah, everything gets poopy real fast.
Yeah.
Gotta change it every day.
Yeah. So hopefully soon we'll also be able to combine the young ones in with the old ones. That way we'd only have to have one brooder going. How do they smell?
Yeah.
Fine. I couldn't do that. Couldn't do it. Yay, emus. Yeah.
What do you think? You're famous.
Famous.
They're so cute. TNS, your picture of your dogs stretching in your yard today got me.
Was that TNS?
Wasn't it?
I thought that was Volpine.
I thought that was TNS.
Did you post a picture of your dogs stretching in your yard?
I thought so. Could be wrong.
Well, you know what got me is that video of those Jeffrey babies kicking around in the grass. That was super cute.
It was super cute. Yeah, it was.
Oh, super lazy. Good.
Yeah. I can't wait for the puppy to be super lazy. That will be a wonderful day.
I can't wait for them to be 5 feet tall and like looking us in the eyes.
Spit my lip.
Yeah. I wonder, are the rubber bands still on? Uh-oh.
No rubber bands.
This green still has a rubber band, but purple rubber band fell off, so now we don't know
Uh-oh.
whose is Sarah's. When you see a mob of emus and the whole pack of little chicks running around after their parents in the wild, it's an amazing sight. Emus are just amazing birds. So glad to see them being so loved. Yes, we do.
And it's funny, so I think Bomber Steve's from Australia, right? So they are, a group of emus is referred to
A
as a
mob.
mob.
I know, I love that.
Which is awesome.
Oh, how cute they are.
Yeah. They will be very, very well loved
Yeah.
at our house.
And no names yet. We were going to try to find out their genders so we could give them, gender appropriate names if that's what we decide to do.
But we'll see, because now we're missing a rubber band.
I know. What are we going to do about that?
I don't know.
Mob Squad. Oh, that one is so cute. I love the babies. Not that I don't love the little teenagers too,
Yeah.
but I was just pooed on pretty aggressively.
Very strongly. You're okay.
Emus like fruit. What do you need to build a house? Another barn like for the alpacas?
Sort of. They need like a 3-sided shelter. And
But might we just do a hoop coop for them?
maybe.
To be determined.
We'll see.
I think the first place we're gonna have them live is the house that we're moving to has like a raised up porch, and I think we're gonna like hardware cloth it in and let them live on the porch, because I've recently read some like horror stories of people with like young-ish emus out in the Hi Tinker's Wife.
You can't put them out too soon.
Yeah, or else they'll get messed up. So
Right. Just like chickens.
yeah. Do we have to register with our city? Hopefully not.
No.
But no, right?
I think with dogs you have to register, but not emus as far as I know. They don't have an emu registry
Yeah.
in their new place.
Do we have a name for the new place yet? We're keeping Old Reading Farm. That's going to remain our name.
Yep.
And how's the house coming? Should we jump topics? Are we done with emus? Any? Whoa. Emus on the sofa.
Emus on the sofa.
No, don't show me.
Yeah.
There we go. Whose idea was it to get these babies? Mine? Yours?
Everything is Catherine's idea.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, that's the truth, right?
Dad, you got bombed with snow today. How much snow did you get? We did not get any. They were saying that it was going to be thunderstorming, and it thundered for like 2
20
minutes. Yeah, not very long. Everybody got snow but us. I'm so glad we didn't. I would have been upset. Okay. Woo! I'm gonna take that one back so we can let the dogs back in. If my dad answers how much snow he got, let me know.
I will let you know. Do we have more pets? Yeah, we have 3 giant dogs. We have a bunch of chickens and 7 alpacas. Here we go.
And a chinchilla who did.
Wow, 7 inches of snow.
Oh my god!
That's a lot. That's a bombing of snow for sure, if I've ever heard one.
That's wild.
Yeah. But so, in terms of the house, so we do. Oh boy. Hi, Pebbles. So we do have an update on the house. We now have electricity, so that's good. And we got new outlets and all that kind of stuff.
You better calm down or you're gonna get put back outside.
So we are coming close to the end.
And we have flushing toilets. I don't
Flushing toilets.
remember if we had flushing toilets last week or not. Did you
No.
happen to check today if our sinks were
They were not.
connected? No.
They were not. Why would you connect? Do they need to be connected?
Everything is fine, by the way. In case that sounds bad, it's fine. So yeah, our contractor had told us last week that by the end of this week, meaning
Saturday.
okay, thank you. That's enough. Saturday at the very latest, everything
done.
would be done. So that could be really exciting. And we went to Lowe's yesterday and we bought 4 gallons of Oops paint, and we're gonna mix them all together and hopefully come up with like a blue-gray.
We're gonna mix them all together.
Yes.
No, one of them is outside.
Yeah,
paint.
yeah, yeah. Well, not that one because that's for the garage door.
We're gonna have experimental paint.
Adventure paint.
Adventure paint. That's right. Hey, that's a pillow. Stop.
Ooh, there's an elephant right there.
You want this elephant? Yeah, you do. You monster.
Yeah, she is a monster. Is that everything? Oh, and the flower farm. Do you want to update on that?
Sure.
Hey, Sweeney's Creek.
So, so last weekend, we basically took down like 99% of the trees that we were gonna take down. So, we rented from Home Depot a 6-inch wood chipper, which is a pretty big wood chipper. You know, it's tow behind, and so we ended up our truck had a fuse out, and so the left turn signal wasn't working, so we had to have my parents came up and we used their truck and we towed it up to the property and we left it there, and then we got there Saturday morning bright and early. We're getting ready to go and got there and we started it up and we chipped for like 20 minutes and then the frickin' thing stopped working. So we brought it back. I talked to the guy on the phone and I was like, my wife's gonna bring this back. She's gonna need some help, you know, unhitching it from the truck, and we're gonna want our money back. And he was like, no problem.
Cancel the contract.
Just bring it in. We'll
no big
cancel it.
deal.
No big deal. And we were like, that's great, awesome. But then we get there, and the two guys that helped you back in
Very
the thing
nice.
were very nice.
Turn the wheel a little bit this way, turn the wheel a little bit that way, which was the kind of, I don't know if anybody's ever backed something up with like a trailer hitched.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, your brain
hard,
says
yeah.
go this way, and the trailer goes, that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So anyway, so we got it there, and then the main guy took like 15 minutes to show up, and then ended up
Yeah, he was out getting coffee.
And then he showed up and said he was going to go on his break.
And I was like, hello, I'm waiting
Yeah.
for you. Hi.
And then he told her that, no, we're not getting a refund. You have to pay for the whole thing and blah, blah, blah. And you're lucky I'm not charging you for the labor to fix it and blah, blah, blah. Even though, we paid for like the extra insurance just to make sure that we were covered for that. But anyway, so I talked to the store manager on Monday, and hopefully we end up getting a refund. That would be nice. But anyway.
Hi, Paragon Ridge Ranch. How are
So
you?
we are going to have the stumps removed from that plot to create our garden. And luckily, the guys who are removing the stumps can also rent a chipper and can chip all the brush. So he's going to come this weekend and chip all the brush, hopefully, and then we can pretty much get ready to go on having our little flower farm up at our new property.
I know, it would be cool. I think it'll all be dirted and smoothed by the time.
We want to plant cosmos and stuff.
Yeah, I think we could direct seed some shorter season flower things, which I think will be really cool.
Or maybe we can plant pumpkins there.
The other, we could plant pumpkins there. The other thing I was thinking, we have so many lettuce seeds. I was thinking it might be funny if we just like sprinkled that whole area with lettuce and just grow like a literal ocean of lettuce, and then we could even like release the chickens there and have them have like the ultimate salad. Well, thank you very much.
Dirted.
And I saw, I think it was Finding the Puddles asked about the dripping water in the background. I don't know how you can hear that over all the chaos that's happening constantly.
Peepers.
Oh, spring peepers?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was hearing the spring.
She said spring peepers.
Ooh.
Which I think is actually the emus.
Little chirping sounds? Probably emus.
But we do have a little pond. Oh my god.
I know.
In our living room.
That's
over
right.
there.
That's what I thought you were hearing.
Yeah.
The indoor koi pond.
Hey,
Hi,
Morgan.
Morgan. How about some Prozac for the woofies? We
Gonna
need
need a lot more than Prozac, Rick.
Benadryl, right?
Benadryl knocked me out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Remember those dogs that I dog sat for? If they were like, if they're too much, just give them a Benadryl. I was like, okay. It's okay, Pepper. It's okay,
Hey.
Pepper.
Hey, you're okay.
Pepper's giving some mean girl face to the puppy.
We should all give some mean girl face to the puppy.
Hey, you're fine, Pepper. That's enough.
Pebbles, this is not a chance for you to wag your tail. It's not the right spot.
Hugs, not drugs.
Yeah. It's over the best.
Same. Okay. House update, yard update. So. Ooh,
Hey. What?
what are you doing? Where'd that elephant go?
I have. Probably up. Ow! Hey! Again, anybody want a dog?
Pretty good help.
Oh, sweet creek.
Oh,
I'm so sorry to hear that.
no. Does this make it better or worse?
Yeah.
Do you want a replacement dog? Because we have one. So I'm sure it's not.
It's totally calm, and
Oh, Sweeney's Creek. I'm so sorry.
that's very sad. Very, very sad.
You know, I heard some when we were in Sweet Pea Farms. I was only half listening, and I heard some discussion of that, but I didn't know it was you. Sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Okay. Bees?
Yeah, we can talk about bees. As long as we have enough, because that's running out of. Anyway. Oh, Morgan's considering a dog.
Got one.
Nice Great Dane. Beautiful, strong, calm, very good.
Never
well behaved,
bites.
Never bites.
Doesn't chew sneakers.
Not loud.
Oh. Oh, doesn't
Totally
vomit every time in a vehicle.
She hasn't vomited in a vehicle in a while.
Not in a while.
She just drools a lot.
What about freezing tonight for the bees? Hopefully they'll be fine. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, so one night of freezing temperatures should be fine. It's extended periods that you need to really worry about. Hopefully. Because
So,
they can keep themselves warm, but they do that by making heat, so like moving, so flapping their wings. So
we're all heartbroken today. We did what had to be done. She was the most amazing, loving, beautiful dog, and we'll miss her so much.
yeah,
I'm
sad.
sorry.
Yeah.
We've never had to make a decision like that on a dog, and I'm horrified to think of that coming.
Yeah. Holes in the wall.
We don't have quite a hole, but we have 2 marks on the wall. Okay, so on Sunday, I drove. I'm the professional drive to the other side of the state. Hi, Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid. How are you? So I drove to the other side of the state to pick up our bee packages, and last year we went together, and it was like, kind of in the height.
A little bit of a cluster.
Yeah, because everybody was really afraid of COVID, I think, and there were like travel restrictions going on.
So there was like right in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was same time last year, basically.
Right. So there were all these emails that were like, if you get stopped while you're on the way, tell him that this is an essential part of your business because you're a farmer, right? So you need bees to pollinate. And like when you went, nobody could get out of their cars, and they were sending cars to this like alternative parking lot to like line up, and then they'd send you like 5 at a time or something like that to the actual parking lot. And I was like, Peanut, that's not necessary. Thank you.
Joanne, your bees should be fine.
So I was bracing for like a frustrating morning, but I got there and it was like noon by the time I got there, and there was only one other car there, and I just walked straight into the warehouse, and people were like, last name, and by the time I finished writing out the check, so there was a guy there with the 3 bee packages, and I was like, oh, thank you, and I like went to take them. He's like, that's okay, I'll carry them to your car. And I was like, oh, great.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, so full service, no hiccups, no holdups.
Yeah, I guess we were thinking last year, like we show up, right when they first open,
right? Yeah.
So that everybody else thinks that same thing. Yeah.
And this time I had something my sister and my mom came to snuggle emus in the morning, so I didn't get on the road bright and early, and that ended up working out perfectly.
Yeah. So then we did. So we put out a video on Monday of us installing the bees in 3 different ways. So we did one. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, keeping me up. So we did one where we removed some of the frames and we just left the box in there. We did one where we, and all of these we released the queen and rubber banded her to the frame, and then we did one where we removed some frames and just put the box in there. We did one where we tipped the box over right on top of where we put the queen, and then the third one was the traditional dump and run where you just dump them out. And if you watch the video, it did not go super well for the dump out ones. Or no, it was the dump out one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I got stung a whole bunch of times on my hands. They're still a little puffy, but they're way better than they were.
Yeah, on like Monday he had like...
I couldn't close my fists.
Yeah, it was crazy. So
that was not good. But I also was not wearing the right type of gloves, which was a lesson learned. And also, so I went in there today because I was up there just taking a look, and we found somebody was giving away some shutters that they got off of their house. We got like 25 sets of shutters. Anyway, so I dropped them off up there and took a look to see if the queens got released, and they did for 2 of them. And no Benadryl, no. 2 of them got released and were out and walking around in the frames. One of them I could not find, the queen. So we will see what
don't they? Maybe she was a virgin queen though. Maybe she's on a mating flight.
She might be.
She probably didn't just bounce.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
We
But
shall
if
see.
she did just bounce, she would have taken her crew with her, right?
You know, it's one of those things. She's not
That's not technically her crew.
right.
Right.
So it is a possibility that something bad might have happened. In which case, we should hopefully be able to get another queen, and do their thing. So that should be good.
Have a good night, Sweeties Creek. Thanks for coming.
Yes. So hopefully it's all good. But I gotta tell you, these bees are not as nice as our last year bees.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it might have
we'll
been.
see.
It might have been because we didn't have smoke, and yeah, it's been a stressful time. Maybe once they settle in, they'll be fine.
And once they start
Yeah.
getting into their routine of things, and they'll probably also feel better when we plant almost an acre of flowers for them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, that was really nice of you guys. Thank you."
Because they were not happy when I was in there today.
No.
No. But we'll see. Hopefully they come back.
Yeah. So are we gonna try to go up like one other day this week to look at the hive that didn't have the queen?
Well, I think this weekend.
This
we'll take a
weekend?
look.
Okay. And we'll
'Cause,
come prepared, bearing smoke and whatnot.
yeah, we just need to bring a lighter. I had the smokers.
Oh
out there.
yeah.
So it's tough now because we have all this stuff here and we have some stuff in our new property, and so having to travel and remember what's up there and what's here, you kind of forget.
Yeah.
Could you possibly give them a frame of brood from your surviving hive to make their own queen?
Yeah, we could do that. Well, I think we're still hoping that the queen didn't bounce.
Yeah. Or is it's possible that you missed her?
It's
Or
totally
definitely?
possible that I missed her.
Yeah. And I don't know. So in case anybody didn't watch that video, when you get a package of bees, you get 10,000 bees, and the queen comes in this little box that's about that big, and it's got screen on both sides, and then a piece of sugar on this side and a cork on this side, and the bees eat her out of the sugar so that she can come hang with the crew. So that's kind of what we're talking about, just in case you don't beekeep or
You can check that video out. We give some information in there.
yeah.
And also, I think our video last year was more informational in terms of those who don't beekeep. But anyway,
And you can watch me get stung instead of John.
yeah,
I
a
got
lot less swearing in that video. Although you cut it off pretty before I swore. I swore a lot.
in this one?
In this one.
I didn't cut it off. I dropped the phone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was like, I'm out of here.
Well, the video stops.
Yeah, I was like, I see what's coming, and I'm gone. Plus, I wanted to make sure that Rick got away too.
Yeah.
So we're live. Okay, I would make a bad documentary. I would make a bad documentary filmmaker because when the going got rough, I would be like,
Run away!
"Oh, here's your camera. You can turn it into a selfie shoot, and I'm just out of here. Bye."
Yeah.
Yeah. Fight or flight runs to flight.
And we posted that video in a couple beekeeping groups, and if anybody has installed bees before, one of the hardest parts is taking the feeder can out of there, because it sits down in there, and if you're wearing gloves, it's hard to get a handle on it. And somebody posted an idea that was to take a heavy duty magnet, and then you can just stick it on top of there and pull it straight out, which was a
Genius.
brilliant idea.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely do that.
Newbie Setters, it's funny you say that because, when I was in high school, I used to actually say that my dream job was to be on the production crew for something like that, for ghost hunters or boogeyman catchers or whatever. And I would throw a rock or a stick or snap a twig or something, so they'd all be like, "Did you hear that?" And I would just be dying inside. Wouldn't that be so funny?
That would be funny. That's pretty much what they do now anyway.
Yeah, if I could just casually pick up a rock and throw it way over there and be like, "Oh!" and then everybody would run over there. Hey, Brian.
Mansion is the only part.
It's the only part.
Only part Great Dane hurts when she bumps us.
I actually, my primary bruise right now is that one.
But that was from a grapevine.
But that was from a grapevine. When we were cutting down trees, there are these grapevines that are all wrapped up in the canopy, and they're just so entangled in. And I was pulling on one of them, and I was kind of looking around, and I was gonna be like, "Ha ha ha! I'll never get this! Yank yank yank!" And it just it came down, and I wasn't paying that much attention, and it really really thunked me pretty hard. Okay. Dogs, that was Peanut you're hearing.
Skittles. Hey.
Though I used to get, when I worked for Whole Foods Market, I used to get more bruises because I would spend way more time slinging around things heavier than I should have been slinging, and like running through doorways and clipping myself because I like was literally running. So I get fewer bruises now than I used to.
Do you? I get way more.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I used to work a super physical demanding job. Which you might not think that about a grocery store, but at least the way I did it, it was. It's not ideal.
Our previous roommate had a Great Dane, and they made contact with my husband's junk way too many times.
John knows all
yeah,
about that.
Yeah, because they head first, and then the worst is when you get the tail whip. That's the worst. But
They see a ghost. Hi, Swarmstead.
Pebbles, come here. Be quiet.
yeah, you're fine.
Be quiet. Thank you.
Lots of trip happens. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, the tail, right? Yeah, it's the worst. And I apologize to anybody out there who has dogs,
Good that this is setting them off.
because we know what happens.
I know.
Very aware. But so, is that it? We ran through our stuff so fast.
Yeah, well, we should have thought of more to talk
Should have
about.
thought of more to talk about.
I saw Ghost Hunters when glass moved across the counter. And we replicated it here at the house. It was glass because there was water. Oh, yeah. I think that happens at, like, bars and stuff, too, right? Because you put, like, a sweaty drink down on, like, a slippery bar. I go
drink,
to,
yeah.
I
From
go to
someone
bars
who's never
all the
been
time.
to a bar. Never had an alcoholic drink in her life.
I know. Have I been to a bar, though? Anyway. I've been around. I've seen them. I know.
You've been around?
I know what a bar looks like. But yeah, you put like air hockey. The glass turns
Right,
into
right,
like
yeah.
air hockey.
Because it's like hydroplaning.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Yes.
So funny. No, I would love to work on one of those shows and like troll those people because I think that those people genuinely believe. Right? How else would you get on that show?
Yeah, I don't know. They must.
I would troll them.
But I know we used to watch. I used to watch that show, A Haunting.
Yeah, I used to watch that too.
Yeah. But we've always talked about it. So like those people, it's always like, you know, here, buy this house where 13 people were murdered brutally and buried in the walls, and it's like, oh, it's a great deal, gotta buy it. And then there's ghosts, and the wife is always like, we should move, and the husband's like, we just bought this house.
We're
we're staying."
staying.
And so we always talked about that. If Catherine ever felt
That the house was haunted.
we out. So
I'm gone that night.
Right.
Because somebody gets possessed, and possessing is not cool. It's not good. You guys looking? I can't read.
yes, we'll ship her to you. Just send us a stamped address, self-addressed
Stamped envelope.
Yeah.
Sticker in the envelope.
She might be a little over an ounce, so maybe we'll need 2 stamps. But
The house we almost bought, I asked about hauntings, and they said no.
bummer.
You want to live in a haunted house? As soon as I see a ghost in a movie, I'm done. I can't play along with imaginary stuff. Oh, interesting.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. I think I like casually do. But if it got scary, I would.
Right, we'd leave. Not sticking around to find out.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, all those things with, like, the... Why are we talking about ghosts? Farming channel, question mark? You know those, like, electrometer things where they, like... You, like, walk around and it's, like, beep, 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 beep when there's a ghost, like a metal detector for ghosts. Those things are so nonsensical.
Well, it's like, what is it?
It's nothing. It's like if you have a cell phone in your pocket and it goes off.
Right.
Anyway.
Ghostbusters type stuff.
Yeah, but, like... Bad.
But bad.
Yeah.
Right. Ghostbuster stuff. But bad.
You don't want to have a priest in, but maybe they can help with housework.
EVP, is that what it is? I think they're like electromagnetic. Should I Google it?
I don't know. Sure, Google it. Maybe we should do it like a seance.
What? No.
Seance.
No. What?
Ghost electric motor scooter.
I know. Should I just click on
There
that
you
to
go.
find out what that is?
So we also, this is going to be random, but so now that we have like electricity for real, we are looking at EMF, electromagnetic field.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Monster, not minister.
Mister.
Mister. What?
Mister movies or shows don't scare me, but paranormal stuff, yeah. But so we were yeah, right there. Okay. So now that we have electricity, we have to look into getting internet because I need to work from home. So called one company. That guy was really nice, and told me, he's like, all right, so $35 a month gets you 25 megabits per second.
Internet.
Includes the router, includes the modem. I was like, great. And then I called another company, and I was like, hey, so we just moved in, we're looking for this, we need to get some internet and blah blah blah. I need your lowest cost per month thing. And he was like, okay. How many people living in your house? And I was like, 2. Like, okay. How many devices are you gonna have? And I was like, maybe like 4. And he was like, what do you use the internet for? And I was like, blah 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 blah. And he was like, okay, so I have a package for you. And I was like, okay, I just want internet. I don't need phone, I don't need TV. And he was like, okay, so you're gonna get internet, you're gonna get TV, you're gonna get phone. It's gonna be $102 a month. And I was like, what if it's just internet? He was like, if it's just internet, it's just gonna be $109 a month. You save money by bundling. And I was like, but I don't want TV or phone. And then he was like, yeah, but if you get the TV and phone, it's actually cheaper. And I was like, what's the cheapest one you have? And he was like, well, we can give you 400 megabits per second on for $60 a month. And I was like, oh.
Excellent customer service
Yeah.
listening skills.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, the problem that I had with it was I told him what I wanted, which was just internet, the cheapest option you have per month, and then he gave me some BS package with
I'm sure
internet
his
and
job
phone.
absolutely requires him to try to pitch you that package.
100%.
Yeah, so can't blame.
Oh, we're back. Whew. Yeah, talking about bad internet, right?
I know, like right while we're talking about internet, our internet drops out. But I'm still buffering here. Are we back? Is anybody in chat able to hear or see us?
Did you refresh?
I just refreshed.
Oh, there's my face doing this.
Oh no, back up. Okay. We're here.
Okay.
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 Sorry.
Okay.
Internet adventures. Optimum is like, you're gonna miss us. We swear.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
So. Yeah. So I mean.
The salesman was watching your live, crashed us. Like, oh, you've got something to say? How about now?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That was a different internet company, so.
Well, he still might have the power.
But I also, they have like those aggregators.
Or it was the ghosts.
It was the ghosts. Yeah, definitely. Okay, time to move. So I was looking at like, best internet services in, my town.
Oh, Starlink.
And yeah, it's not available yet where we are. And so they listed like all the available internet, and there's really only 2 companies, and both of them had 1.5 stars.
But
So
it's still nice to have a choice, because where we are now, we don't have a choice.
That is true. So you choose between crap and crap.
Or just
crap.
have crap and no choice.
Right. No choice crap or choice crap?
But I'm ready. Who said Starlink?
Crap.
Sunny's Place. I can't wait to try Starlink. I would definitely want to try it someday.
Yeah,
But-
they're still in beta.
Beta testing, yeah, and I think I did hear that somebody in our town has it,
Do they?
and they said it was $99 a month, which is quite a bit. So
They said they had it for their business, and it was not that great.
Guinness for strength. Hello. Oh, is that Dustin? From that tiny little picture, is that Dustin?
Does that help you see when you go?
Those are my binoculars. What is Starlink? Susie, that is Elon Musk's internet company. He's launching all the satellites to watch over us at night.
Yeah.
I mean, to use internet. No, he's definitely going to be watching us.
Dustin, what's up? Good to see you.
Speaking of things, how's your electric? Were you not listening? John told us.
He said at the old house,
Oh, at the old house?
which is here.
You mean, were you aware of the power surges?
Probably was.
Did I tell you about the black smoke dust spark thing?
What?
The thing out there with the cable, the boom. The surge that made the big black spot on the house.
Oh. Yeah, that was a thing. We had some problem with our electricity a couple weeks ago where the grounds, which are the big 6-foot poles that they hammer into the ground in order to ground out the circuit. The connection to them was loose. So when that happens, the electricity doesn't have anywhere to go, so it looks for any kind of out, and so it found an out in the cable. So it went through and blew up the cable, and that's why we didn't have internet or good electricity for a day.
Have we gotten an electric bill since that was done?
No, yes.
Was it still $700?
Yes. Well, because when I talked, so when the original guy was here, he was very concerned because you had the service here upgraded to 200 amp like 5 years ago.
Hannah lost power last week because a squirrel got fried on the transformer.
That's fine.
I'm sure that wasn't convenient to lose power, but it's a funny
It's a good
visual.
way to lose power. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
So you upgraded the electrical here to 200 amp a long time ago, and the sort of 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
4 years.
It wasn't 3 or 4.
Okay.
It was before me.
5 or so. I mean, I've only lived here for 6 years.
Well, we got married 3 years ago. We
There's-
dated for 1 year before that.
No need to yell.
So it's 4 years, so it's 5 years. It's a long time ago, forever ago. That was before I was 30. So, anyway, the guy who came was very upset with how the 200 amp service had been done, because the grounds were loose and then there was a bunch of loose stuff or whatever. And so he thought that maybe that would be contributing to our high electric bills. But then when the main guy came the next week, and he looked at all the heat lamps we have running and the incubator and the pond filter and all that stuff, and I was like, so does this is this like a high electric bill? And he was like, yeah. Because
But our electric bill was high even before all this business.
we got a lot of stuff going on.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. So one of the things he said was, electric heat, whether it's a heat lamp or like, an electric baseboard, is the most inefficient way
Of making
of
things
making
hot.
heat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we've only got 3 heat lamps and an incubator running right now. I don't see the problem.
No problem here, officer.
Yeah.
But anyway, but that should be all set now. And even since we turned off the big incubator, it's been
Have a good night, newbie staters.
much better. So
Much better sound-wise.
well, it has been much better sound-wise,
Yeah.
but also just in terms of like
Oh, with the the lights.
electricity.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I mean, hopefully, once we move out, it'll be interesting to see if MC says, like, oh, the lights don't flicker anymore. Like, once we're gone. It's like,
I think a lot of things are going to change once we're gone.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It'll probably be nicer to live here.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be nice.
Once we don't live here anymore.
Yeah, they put up with a lot of shenanigans.
Susie, we installed 2 pellet stoves at the new house for heat because we love the pellet stove that we have here. Love, love.
Love, love.
Love, love.
Love, love.
Phone's about to die. I gotta put babies to bed. Have a good night. Have a good night. Been a while. How's those mitts, John? Can you say you're swole?
Not anymore. They're much less swollen. They
We-
are still swollen, but much less. I still don't have my wedding ring on because it was cutting off the circulation to the tip of my finger.
Did you see in that beekeeping group that guy who posted the shirtless selfie?
That I showed you?
Yeah, that you showed me. Did you read any of those comments? A bunch of people were like, "Did you get stung by a bunch of bees? Like, how did that happen to you?" People
There's
were like,
some guy
"Oh, is that how you get swole?"
He posted these pictures in the beekeeping group of a swarm that ended up in his swarm trap in like the back of his truck, and he just happened to have his shirt off, and he just happened to have the most ridiculous 6-pack you have ever seen in your entire life.
But he took like a selfie, like, yeah.
So like it was just like abs.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Looking for some thirsty beekeeping ladies, I think.
I don't think he got that though.
Well, somebody was saying that he was getting tore up in this comment section, but the comment section in the like women and beekeeping group was like very different.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. So.
Just like aren't you you're in a woman homesteaders group, right?
I am. Everybody's very nice in that group.
I'm sure.
And the moderator of that group like
Does not put up with any.
She does not
nonsense.
put up with anything. If anybody's being mean, she's like, no.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. I think an active moderator in a Facebook group is a good thing because
Makes a
people
big
get
difference.
so like
People get nasty online.
feisty on the interwebs.
Sure do.
Does the pellet stove not dry out your skin? I don't feel it dries out mine. Do you feel it dries out yours?
It definitely is drier. More dry.
Dry.
But I don't know. I mean, in winter, like I always get more dry skin.
Dry
in the
anyway.
summer. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a dry lady year round, so. But when we were at your parents' lake house, the radiant heat there, oh my god, that had me like parched. I felt like there was no amount of water that I could drink to rehydrate myself. It was like evaporating all the water out of me. But the thing that we like about the pellet stove is supposedly, allegedly, it's a carbon neutral fuel source.
Or at
So,
least close to it. Excuse me.
well, the bag says that it's a carbon neutral fuel source. So,
Well, the bag is. I think wood pellets are. I don't know that is because it still uses electricity, so it can't be carbon neutral.
true.
But so the pellets are because I think they're
very
initially
clean burning.
a waste product, right? And and we'll see it like when I'm outside and Kat lights the pellet stove, there's only smoke for like the first 10 seconds when it lights. But then after that, there's no smoke. So that is nice. But what's nicer about the ones that we got for our new house is that the hopper
It's bigger.
is much bigger. I think it's 2 to 3 times the size. Because
Yeah.
right now, you can only fit
One
one
bag.
full bag into the pellet
It's like
stove.
a 40 pound
40
bag.
pound bag.
Same
yeah.
as like a bag of chicken food.
But so then, and Kat pointed this out very early in the beginning. So then, when you are low on pellets, you can't just dump another bag in because there's still.
Like if you're halfway empty and you want to go to sleep for the night, you would need to put in like half a bag.
And then you just have like an open bag of pellets sitting
Just
around.
sitting around.
So it'll be nice with these to be able to throw 2 whole bags in there, and then know that when it gets low, you could still throw another bag in there.
The other thing that'll be nice about having a bigger hopper is not that we go anywhere because we don't, but I do think like if we wanted to go away for a weekend over the winter,
Yeah, we set the temperature.
right, and have it actually last
Right.
because it's like super cold outside. This pellet stove probably go through a bag like every other day or so. Do you think?
Yeah, it depends. Maybe one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. So if you have to put a bag in every single day in the dead of winter, that sort of ties you to
right.
the house.
Yeah.
So, hey Raven Cat Homestead, how are you? So anyway, it'll be nice to have a bigger hopper. But
Yep.
the bags of pellets are also so inexpensive. They're like $5 or $6 depending on where you buy them from. And so over the course of the entire winter, I bet we didn't spend more than $150 or so.
Yeah, probably something like that.
But like to fill the oil tank, like a regular oil tank, was like $900 or something, totally insane like that. So
Plus, I mean, it's a very carbon-centric way of heating your house.
Boots and Bounty Homestead, hello, how are you?
But so, it will be nice. And plus, also, it'll be nice to have one right in our bedroom.
Yeah, right. So when we go upstairs, we can like make it warmer upstairs and
Right.
cooler downstairs versus when we're downstairs. Yeah.
It'll be nice.
So we've got about 5 minutes left, and right after we go live, Mulberry Branch Farm, who I wrenched. I don't know if you saw. I felt like she needed a wrench.
She does need a wrench.
She goes live right after us, so if you are looking for more, live streaming of farm or farmish content,
Definitely check them out.
we'll be going over there next.
Yep.
Anyone have any questions for the next 5 minutes? We're out of things to talk about.
Ooh, yeah, we were out of things to talk about like 20 minutes
20 minutes ago, right? So that's why we've been prattling on about everything.
No, we haven't named any emus yet.
I like my wrench.
We're waiting.
That's good.
We're waiting until hopefully we get some gender results back.
Yep.
But one of them lost their rubber band, so we'll have to see.
But
I don't know what we're gonna do about that.
yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about that either.
Well, we might just have to do like a feather.
Of the feather DNA test.
So and I mean, it's going to be 2 years before anybody's laying eggs
anyway.
So it's not, and we're going to lose track of them at some point. Anyway, so.
I wonder if that green one we should paint his nails. I've got on green nail polish today.
You can try that.
It's cool to get wrenched.
Careful what you wish for.
Let me tell you something about that. Ad moderator. Thankfully not this week, but for the last 2 weeks we were getting hammered by trolls, and I felt like we owed our wretches like a cup of coffee at the end of it. I actually, Rebel Candors, I played her I gave her 16 hours of watch time playing her on both of our devices.
Yeah.
It's just and I'm painting this weekend. Yes. So the electrical update is complete, so we are confirmed for painting this weekend. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's a quote from Dodgeball.
Oh, all right.
Which is a great movie.
Is it?
It is. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
Time to eat. Have a good week.
Have a good one. Yep.
Enjoy your dinner. Have fun painting. She's, oh, hey! Farmer Steve, I love dealing with trolls. I love giving it to nasty people and kicking them to the curb. You do?
Uh-oh.
Well.
Oh, Susie's having chicken chili nachos.
Oh, yeah, good.
Very nice.
See you soon. And what's Anthony having for dinner? He doesn't eat chicken chili nachos.
What a plus.
He gets acid reflux in the tomatoes.
Tomatoes, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. Look at this beef.
So wait a minute, he can't have chicken chili nachos, but he's having pizza?
Yeah.
Look at that dog. Uh-oh. Other dogs incoming. There's one. Hi, Pebbles. Hi, Peanut. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just...
Ooh, tacos. Yum. We had leftover mac and cheese and meatballs for dinner.
Catherine made these really awesome, like, Asian-style meatballs. I love them. I feel like my favorite thing.
Oh, I got a spanner. Look out. Snipers deployed. I know, well, I just...
Gotta put you to work.
Yeah. Wrenches all around.
Just all around.
It's just, you know, it's a little, you know, the one person who was in there was like screaming like eat the emus or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like you need to like take several seats and just
Let's take a lesson from Taylor Swift.
yeah, calm
Calm
it
down.
down.
Being too late.
Yeah. So I don't know, it's when people act like that, it gives me the yucks.
So we find out, I think, maybe tomorrow or Friday. So the lab received our samples, I think, on Monday or Tuesday, and they said it takes 2 to 4 business days. So we should actually check on that and see. But
Oh, they don't mail us something; it just like comes on to
I think
the.
they do mail us something, but they put a note in our order.
But if you're going to, hi, Simply Jan Homestead, if you shouldn't look at it, because how are we going to do the gender reveal?
So what, are you going to look at it?
Yeah, I'm going to look at it because I'm going to bake all the cakes. Or I'm going to come up with 5 different gender reveal party ideas that none of which start forest fires.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
No fires. All right. So that's going to do it for us.
Oh, wait, what type of infrastructure do you have in place for emus? Currently none.
Currently none.
But
Currently they're in a 100-gallon livestock trough as well as a grape crushing barrel. Yeah, going forward we'll have to get a pen for them and, you know, a couple houses. So we shall see.
You're
Okay.
a good girl. Okay, thank you everybody who came and chatted with us tonight. Thank you for everybody who I doled a wrench out to tonight. And sorry if you don't want one.
And make sure you check out Mulberry Branch, who's going live right now.
Going live now. So
Thanks, guys.
have a good night, everybody. Thank
See
you
you
for
later.
coming.